Glitching. It's glitching, guys. All right, so check me out. This is the broadcast. Don't make it last. Because I'll be on your, don't you say that. So we got Kobe Jack, we got Kiki and the Pig, we got Snooky, and we definitely got the, don't you say that. And we going to start this off by letting everybody know. And we got my boy Boo Boo in the back counting his money. You hear it. You hear it clinking. He money down. Yeah, we doing our thing today. Kobe Jack just threw on the car hard. He getting a little swaggy with it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. So, what's up? What we got going on today? It's been a while, man. I know the folks, you're missing us. I'm missing you.
Been a minute.
It's been a while, but we here now. So let's talk about it, Kiki. Oh, Kiki giving my Snooky a massage right now, so she can't talk. You got something to say to Jackster?
I got nothing right now.
Well, how's life been since our last podcast?
We're good.
Oh, I got this thing.
That's what's up. You know me. What about yourself, Penny Walker? Talk to me.
I can't complain too much, you know. Our Reese's Pieces coming tomorrow.
That's right. And the fact, I ain't meet her yet, but she be pulling up.
Yeah, she wants to do a podcast.
Yeah, don't worry.
Yeah.
Let me handle this. She'll be on it. She'll be on
be
deck
featuring.
tomorrow. Yeah, she's featuring.
Oh, let me take this off.
You good? All right. So
Yeah,
let's get back to Miss Kiki. What's up? How's it been for you?
Great. I'm just giving Snooky some.
Love and affection.
Yeah, that's my dog. You see her? Yeah, she's on deck. Look at her.
She in that
My little
spot.
pretty self.
I don't know what's happening.
Yeah, she all right. She just got a little
Like
with
hitting that
her.
spot, Kiki.
Yeah. So Kobe Jack, tell me how Christmas is coming around the corner, and you think you've been a good guy to get Christmas gifts, or you been naughty?
I've been pretty good.
Sure about that?
Would
What
you
have you
just
been
say
getting
that,
people?
or would the people that's going to give you the gifts say
Not
that?
enough.
Excuse me.
Whoa. First
Excuse-
of all, people need to be grateful for what they get.
Oh, talk
Fair
about
enough.
it. How grateful.
Oh, Snooky did not appreciate that. Well, I mean, because even if it's something small or something you don't want, it's the fact that someone
Yup,
got
it's
you
the
something.
thought that counts. Coming from the heart.
Exactly.
I'll take a card. That's how grateful I am.
You'll take a car?
A card.
For the
Oh.
date, though.
I was going to say, I'll take
I
a car
don't think
too.
anybody's gonna take a
I'll
car.
take a car. Shit.
So, Miss Walker, what about yourself?
What up?
It's Christmas coming around. How do you feel you've been naughty or nice?
I've been very nice this year.
Who says that?
Me.
Been cussing out those customers.
You say that, huh? Okay, that's cool.
I want to.
I see that you.
There's been a few little with a couple customers. I just don't have the patience sometimes.
Okay.
Yeah, there are some times where I'm very blunt and
Okay, excuse
It's
me.
very
Hold on
quick
for a
with
minute. So when you say customers, elaborate on that, because my audience don't know what you're talking about.
I think they know what we're talking about. I
No.
think everybody has encountered.
Well,
couple-
customers is a broad aspect from restaurants to
Okay. Okay.
retail.
Just break that down. I got a big crowd. And they would like to know, we don't just want to speak in riddles. So can you let the crowd know what's going on? Why do you feel this way, and how do they treat
Our
you?
customers in our retail establishment
Okay, talk about it.
tend to
Piss you off.
yes,
Cool. Okay.
lack of better words.
Yeah.
Okay, now, what about yourself, Miss Penny Walker? How do you feel about it?
I think this year has been challenging
Mm-hmm.
to try to feel like you're bettering yourself
Mm-hmm.
with people and being around people.
Okay.
I think a couple years ago I wouldn't have been able to hold my tongue with a lot of people that I come encounter. So I think it's something I worked on this year.
Okay.
Maybe next year will be a new challenge or New Year's resolution.
Okay. Now, Miss Kiki, what you got going on?
With work,
Yes. How do you
She knows
feel?
all about the
How
customers.
do you feel about the customers?
Yeah.
they're guests.
All right, your guests.
They're fine.
Are they guests though?
That's what we have to call them.
All right, cool. All right, in any event, so we all feel that we did good to get some Christmas gifts, huh?
I
What?
wouldn't maybe say that.
Wait, what'd he say? What'd he say?
We all feel that we deserve some Christmas gifts. Is that a yes?
You actually feel that?
I got all my gifts from the Lord, so I'm feeling great. I don't have to get them from nobody else. Respectfully.
I wonder how much of you.
What about you,
talking to
Snooki?
I'm gonna hear.
Huh? Not Snooki.
I said, what about you, Snooki? You think you've been good this year?
I got her a gift too. A gift.
A gift.
I got her a gift too.
So
She's
so
like,
what do you
"This is
got?
a gift."
So what's okay, now? Oh, Kobe, my guy Kobe Jack. You should see the whip he got, guys. Oh my goodness, y'all see it down the line. But tell me more about how it's looking. How everything going with that?
We came up with a little bit of a problem, but we'll figure it out.
Okay.
Other than that, before that came along,
Yes.
she was running pretty smooth,
Mm-hmm.
and she's fun. She has power. Need to
Definitely
get it
have
painted.
power.
Well, this summer I'm gonna have it painted.
Yes, we are. We're gonna paint that bad boy.
What color?
What color we painting it?
We painting it hot black. Get with me.
Hot black,
Yeah. My turn.
matte black.
Yeah. But it's just something different, and you guys will see it when it definitely comes out. But and
And they could see you recording yourself.
that's okay. They need to see all of that good footage. But so in any event, what you got going on?
So, I mean, New Year's is right around the corner now.
Okay.
Then Christmas came up real fast.
Yes, very fast. Blink of an eye.
Little
I don't have a
crazy.
single present wrapped.
Is there anything that anyone has thought about? Hey, I need to work on this next year, or
Yeah.
thought about
That's
a
a good
resolution?
question.
I need to lose weight.
Okay, that's one. What about you, Jackster?
Why you look at me like that?
Jackster. Maybe I need to be nicer to my coworkers.
Okay, that's all right.
He's kind of mean to
Miss
them.
Walker.
I can be.
What about
But what's
yourself?
the reasoning?
I think it's valid reasoning.
Valid reasons, but all about controlling the temper.
Okay.
So you would say that you got a short fuse.
I wouldn't say a short fuse. I'd say I let things build up. Like all of either the mistakes that they make or the dumb things that they do or just the way that they do things, stack boxes, not condensing. So that, like earlier today,
Talk about it.
I was running some freight
Mm-hmm.
and I seen a couple of boxes that had like 2 things in it, and it's taking up a whole bunch of space. And it's like, why not just put all those in its own box,
Mm-hmm.
so you don't have 10, 15 boxes of 2 things in it.
Mm-hmm. I do that often.
It's just little things that add up, and then
To big things.
yeah.
So you would, have you always been like that? Is that how
In
you
a
handle
way.
most situations?
In a way. But I'm not afraid to talk about stuff either.
Okay. Are you the approacher? Or you like to be approached?
Yeah, no, I will approach when necessary. Like the other day,
Talk about it.
me and this one dude weren't on the best of terms,
Mm-hmm.
and I went outside on a break, and I ended up talking to the person that he's with, because she works there too, and she was telling me that she was hearing that I was talking crap about him and saying that I work harder than him, this, that, and the other. And I told her, I was like, I've never said that. And so when I went up to him, I was like, look, I was talking to her earlier, and she told me this, that, and the other. And I will say the only thing that I have talked about, which I've talked to you about it, was you not using the gun and doing your orders, doing the necessary things for your position. Other than that, you do work. When you're not running your stuff, you're over in other departments, and if you're not over in other departments, you're helping me. So you work.
So who does his orders?
I would imagine it's either
System?
the manager, or it just automatically orders him, which will explain why he has so much stuff. But and surprisingly, he did take accountability for it. He said he does need to work on that.
See, that's how you have a conversation and a resolution. If people were more open to just, I feel, come to the middle, I think a lot of things would be easier.
Unfortunately, that's one thing he's not good at. He'll like shut down in a way and just completely ignore you. Unless it's work related and he has to talk to you, he will. He'll keep it civil. But other than that, he'll just stay away.
Okay, but that's good that how you deal with the situation and you don't get out of character and lose your position or your job. That's a great thing. But sometimes, like in those type of environments, I'm speaking for myself. I know the people, so I know how they're gonna react to things. So I try to stay away, just stay in my own lane. You understand what I'm saying? I only speak when spoken to, keep it moving. Then there won't be no problems. You understand what I'm saying? Because you gotta remember, when you work in that type of field, you working with a whole bunch of people that's on their own little paths and how they thinking and how they do things. Some people be stuck in their ways. You get what I'm saying? So yeah, one way you might do it, and you know the easy way to do it. This one gonna take you around the block, down the corner. You know what I'm saying? When you could just did bow. And then if you try to approach them and tell them that, they'll feel that you trying to be the boss and all that. So you just don't say nothing. Let them do them. You do you. Keep it moving. And then they still gonna talk anyway. Oh, he antisocial. He don't talk to nobody. This is why.
I will say I'll loop back to what you just said a second ago about telling somebody how to do something.
Mm-hmm.
I've learned how to come about that.
Yeah.
I'll say something more of, hey, like I do it this way. I find this the easiest way. You don't got to do it this way, but I just want to show you just in case you do.
Mm-hmm.
Like, and that, I noticed that works a lot better.
Yeah.
You got hair all over you.
Yeah,
I
continue.
wonder why.
I just
Okay.
really bad.
You're making Snooki feel bad.
No, I'm not. Look at her.
She's feeling amazing.
Pause.
Okay. So what about yourself, Miss Sling? How do you feel dealing with the people, and sometimes they might get on your nerve, and how do you deal with the situation instead of getting out of pocket?
To add on what he's saying is, being in the position that you're in.
Mm-hmm.
How do you deal with your coworkers?
Yeah.
Coworkers.
See, the funny thing about the whole situation is that I feel like I've had a lot of different jobs in a lot of different random areas. I haven't just always worked retail, but I would say this would be the first job that I've actually had to be in charge of a lot of people, and it's been very challenging. I have always been the type to be more
In the cut.
verbal and maybe even physical at times. And it's not something that you can do being in the position that I'm in. So I've actually had to learn a lot about myself through this process. And I think that I'm changing and adapting every year that I do it.
Mm-hmm.
The more I look at what works best and how to. I don't usually like to talk to people. I usually would keep to myself and just kind of avoid it. So this has really kind of brought me out to how to handle situations with people and actually have to.
I got a question. You said earlier about physical. Did you used to fight your coworkers?
That's for another
Silence.
It's kind of gotten there a couple times.
She's probably not lying either.
But I've never had to necessarily care or I guess care about the consequences or the repercussions if I acted wrongly. In this kind of situation, you kind of have to care because you are the leader. You're in charge of all these people. They're looking at you to lead them and hopefully they follow. But that's another thing. Like, you also have to be the kind of leader that they respect to follow. And, you don't always get that with people.
Mm-mm.
But I feel like if you take the effort and actually care about who you're working with and that it matters how you're treating them, that you'll get in return
The respect.
the respect, and I think it makes your job a lot easier to do the right thing.
But you hear me, Jack? And I always say this, some people can't deal with positions. You understand where I'm coming from? You give someone a position, they take it to their head. You should still be you.
Right.
With the position and all that. You don't worry about the position. You're dealing with human beings. So you deal with everybody on a different level. You know what I'm saying?
And that's another thing, like, to be in this position and still be you and to find that middle ground where you have to be
that's what
a
makes you
certain
great.
way
That's what makes you
based
great.
on what is expected of you, and to still be you and kind of meet the common ground in that. It was hard for me to do that the first good year. I think that now that I'm in my third year, I feel like I'm comfortable. I know how to do things and what not to do and how to push and pull when I need to. And I'm very lenient until I'm not. You really have to mess up a bunch of times or not care for me to be like, okay.
That's one thing that I can't stand is when somebody doesn't care about what they do. Like, I understand that some people are just there to get a paycheck. But for me, when I work somewhere, I want to do a good job at what I do. I don't know. I've always been that way.
See, but when it comes down to that, right? I'm just talking about as being someone in control of the situation. When it comes down to that, you just observe the person and get them all the rope they have. Let them destroy themselves. You understand where I'm coming from? You don't go back and forth with them because now they try to go over your head, or now y'all going to a debated situation. No, you give them all the rope, and when it's time, you already let your person know, your boss know, when it's time, they're gonna destroy themselves.
Well, here's a negative on to add to that. Little things that other coworkers do that just, I wouldn't say completely messes up what I'm doing, but just makes what you're doing a little bit harder, more difficult. And nobody else really cares because they're like, all right, well then fix it or do this. And it's like, that's not the point. Like, I will, but it's the fact that they didn't do it right the first time, and now I gotta go back and do something else.
That's like what I said. You know what you're going in there to do. You know your job. You know you could get it done and all that. You're gonna have to work for others sometime. That's just how things go. You know how they say poop goes downhill? You see what I'm saying?
I've never heard anyone
I,
say that.
I struggle with that though.
Yeah, I just didn't say the curse word. Get it?
I definitely struggle with that because if I see something wrong or not done right or I have to fix something, I feel like I have to fix it to make sure it's right instead of I don't always go to the person, help them fix it so that it's not something that I have to worry about in the future. I just do it myself. And
Yeah.
then I put too much stress
On yourself.
and anxiety, and then I feel like,
That's what I'm saying. Sometimes you have to let the person know or show them at first. Once you show them, because you got to remember, a lot of people don't learn the same.
right.
Some people you can learn by just boom. Some people you got to take some time. And you know the ones that's like that. You get
Yeah.
one coming from, so you give them a little leniency.
You know who you are too.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You give them a little leniency because you know they can't, you know what I mean? You can't put too much on them. But once I put that, I know what I can put on you because I done watched you how you work. I've been around you. So if I put that on you and I see you slacking, I'm going to give you another warning. Then after that, you already know the drill. You get what I'm saying? You got to give some people some time because this is a job and you're working with different type of people, man. Everybody's not the same. Everybody don't think the same. Some people are faster than others. Those are people that you give those hard jobs to. The fast guys and the fast women, you let them do that thing. The slow pokes, sometimes you got to give them little tasks. Sweep over here.
But in the same aspect, I don't think that's fair.
But look, you know why you can't say it's
If all 5 people are getting paid the same amount,
we understand that, but you got to remember, like I said,
feel like everybody should be putting in the same effort.
No, listen, we understand that part, but if you a leader, you know who's following you.
Right.
So if I know that Kiki is a fast learner, I know that my Kobe Jack is a fast learner, but then I got Snooky that drives like a turtle, and then I got Boo Boo drives like a turtle. I can't put them in a lane with that because we ain't gonna get nowhere. You gonna slow me up now. You understand what I'm saying? Me being a boss, you're gonna slow what I got going up. I need those stock. I need that stocked up now. I give it to Snooky. It's, the whole day is going. She's still on one shelf.
But how do you approach that?
You approach that while not giving them that type of task. You give them something that's.
But doesn't that affect other people?
How come they're getting paid the same?
Yeah, but it's gonna work like that.
And then you're also making the people who are doing a good job feel some type of way.
But check it out.
And maybe fall back.
No, how you feeling some type of way when you're a fast person? I know this is what you like. You want to get it done. You get what I'm saying? You on the same page I'm on. You know what I'm saying? I'm the leader, but you see that I'm busting my tail just like y'all.
But it doesn't always work that way.
A
lot of people feel some type of way.
Well, at the same time, we get what you're saying.
Mm-hmm.
What we're trying to get at is how do you change or how do you improve the slow?
You got slow by slowly, man. Remember when you went to school and it was just like that in school? Like the teacher had to upgrade you to one minute you did, you know what I'm saying? It's levels. And that's any job you go to, you're gonna find somebody that's slack. You can't fire them because they slack and you already hired them. You already passed the draft code. The probation stage is up. Once that probation, you already saw what they was about. You still kept them. So you have to deal with that. You see what I'm saying? And try to work them harder.
But I regret, like, a good half of that.
You regret that, but that's what you did.
I always feel bad, though.
I understand that. You see, that's what I'm saying. We have a heart. So you gotta let them be. That's what I say. You give them all the rope. You let them be them. If they say the job is paying you $30, if you want to work and get this $30, you got to work for it. But if you're not holding it down, then you about to get sent to the curb. You go play yourself out the game. You get what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. People play themselves out the game. And y'all been in many jobs, and you probably told a coworker like, "Yo, man, I ain't trying to be in your business or nothing, man, but you better get it together because they checking you out." And that person might be like, "Oh, mind your business." I say, and look, they check themselves right out the game.
Look, there was one time. You ever have problems with people not crushing their boxes? There was one time I was trying to just tell this one dude, like, "Hey, like, crush your boxes. When I come back here, I take all my boxes at once, so I'm ready to throw them all in there depression. But it's Jack.
Colby Jack.
It's packed to the brim. It's packed to the brim.
It's packed full of these just not broken down boxes. And so I gotta close the gate and push the button before I can even put my stuff in there. And said something to him. I almost got cussed out because I asked him to crush his boxes. Are you serious?
That's what I'm talking about. See?
Man was mad.
You can't. You gotta. That's what I'm saying. You gotta. These people. You gotta let them send themselves out the game. You heard?
Excuse me.
That's what happens.
Beyond.
Send yourself out the game. Bye. Now that's on you.
Have you ever had the FS?
What?
FS?
Like where you just went off.
No, just basically
Like say
screw
F
this.
it. Yeah, I don't care about nothing. Screw
I
it.
went off on a girl when I worked at Food Line. When I worked at Dunkin', she got pissed off over a donut because one of my coworkers said that we had a like chocolate frosted when in reality it was like a double chocolate donut. So he just said the wrong thing, and she went off on him, and I was like, "Woo!"
Yeah.
Thankfully, you remember that short girl with the attitude? She was the manager's mother.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
remember
she
them.
was there, and she straight up was like, we pretended that she was the manager, and she straight up said the same thing.
But yeah, see, that was just a situation where you could get away with that. 'Cause
I
the right
wouldn't do that
people
now.
wasn't around, but you can't do that in this type of workplace. You
But
know?
why
No, but now I
why
have more
wouldn't
patience.
Yeah.
Why wouldn't you do that now?
Because I've learned to have more patience.
I don't think I've ever lost my cool on a customer, but I've definitely lost my cool. Offload stuff in the back.
Cheese.
We don't fuck with cheese.
You know what my favorite thing is? I'm sorry I cut you off. But you know what my favorite thing is? Killing them with kindness. When they're being a hella rude and you're just being extra sweet to them.
That's right.
And it like pisses them off more. Because one, I'm doing my job efficiently. And two, I'm pissing them off.
So you winning. Yeah, you winning.
Because I'm going to be professional at my job. See, she's being professional too. But yeah.
Sitting pretty?
Because you always
said
you gotta
pretty.
keep your job.
It's glitching.
Yeah, yo, so, oh man, yo,
I gotta snap back into it. Oh.
yo,
Yo. I feel like you're about to start rapping.
so so what else you got going on, Miss Linen?
Keep going.
I asked you,
Because I think I broke him.
I asked you what's going. I asked you what's go.
Yeah.
Going on. Huh?
It's just gonna be great.
I'm talking.
Siggy, why are you looking at me like that, bro?
I thought you were creating a new rap song.
No.
No. I'm so sorry.
I think it's adorable, actually.
You know, but he's trying to step out of it and he can't.
That took all my concentration away. I was
Okay.
purely entertained. Thank you, babe.
So
Tickle, tickle,
so
tickle.
everybody's staying positive.
It's fine. I have a clip of it. We can add it.
Hello.
Hello.
So everybody is staying positive and
I noticed that you
No,
don't like to
Pooh,
be
you're the only
ignored.
positive one.
Stay on the right track.
And we're trying to be positive, but sometimes it's hard.
Yeah.
It's only hard because you make it hard.
Oh my gosh,
What's the problem? You didn't like what I said?
that's not always true.
That's gonna be
How's that not always true?
Positive Pooh.
Can you explain to that? How is that not always true? Only you control what?
Your happiness?
Your joy. Only you can control you, right? You gonna let somebody steal that from you?
There are times.
See? Listen. That's why you got to be ready for the test.
So their tests.
It determines.
But you gotta.
Yo, bro.
Sometimes you're just not in the mood. It sets you off.
Listen to me, man.
It's not that easy every day.
Listen.
Some days are easier.
God is great, man. I'm gonna tell you that, and that's right. And listen, I don't let nobody get under my skin to create me to get out of character.
I'll stay in character.
No, but you still not into character because
Now.
it's still on you. It's still, you get where I'm coming from? You know,
It still
get,
affects you.
You get where I'm coming from?
Yeah.
It might not affect you right then and there. It still work. Even if something happened at work, right? Somebody did some nonsense at work, you still gonna allow that to drag on. You get where I'm coming from? Now you're bringing that home with you to your wife, and now y'all arguing, and then later on you might no. Just listen to what I'm saying. Not you per se. Don't when you leave out of the joint, you keep that at the joint. Don't bring that home. You see what I'm saying? Because you got. I know what I've been there. I know what you're dealing with.
But sometimes you just care too
It's a
much.
whole bunch of
Are not to.
Most of the time, if I'm having a bad day or something happened, or I'm just not in the mood, like I'll come home and like I'll sit here and talk to her about it.
Yeah.
Tell her what happened, and I'll be just not the happiest for a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
But never like mad. More of
Cheese incident.
oh yeah, today's just been not a great day.
Yeah.
You were pretty upset during the cheese incident. Tell them what happened.
Was working in a department that was not mine, and well, there's this big case of them pre-sliced cheese top of the pallet. Went to go grab it, slipped out of my hands, hit me in the face, dropped on the floor.
Pissed you off.
It's pretty off. I sat there and kicked that box 3-4 times. The cheese was everywhere. And then I cooled down, and I was like, damn. Really did that. Now I gotta clean all this up.
He beat the shit out of cheese.
Yeah, see?
Beat the shit out of me.
You get where I'm coming from? And look, see right there, right? Then in that moment, when you was kicking, you thought you felt good. And afterwards,
It did feel good.
yeah, but afterwards it's like, oh man, I don't now I gotta clean all this up.
I felt bad for a second.
Yeah, you see what I'm saying?
Now
So
cheese is
sometimes
everywhere, and
you have to
it takes more time to clean it up.
you have to know how to be. Once you feel yourself getting to that, you got to bring it back down. You have to learn that on your own. You understand what I'm saying? Like I said, it's gonna take time.
I have.
Yeah, you got to learn that because
Something-
you don't want to
something
blow
pisses me
your
off that
cool,
much,
man.
I walk away, take a breath, go outside, get some water. Get
You
a
definitely
snack,
don't want to
whatever.
sit yourself out the game, man. When you already in the game, it's fourth quarter, and you supposed to be scoring, and you let somebody foul you out the game. Now you in the locker room mad. You see what I'm saying? So you can't let that happen. Sometimes you just gotta, all the time, you just gotta know when to just say, it ain't even worth it, man. Whatever. You know what I tell them? One zip your way. Ain't that right, girl? High five. Doo-doo-doo. All right. One zip your way. See,
Got the two-doo-doo.
like Kiki was saying, you kill them with kindness. Yeah, toodaloo. You see what I'm saying? Like Kiki said, you kill them with kindness. And people don't like to be killed with kindness. Because now you feel that you playing on my conscience. You playing on my head now. Trying to make me look silly. But you are looking silly though. And I'm just laughing inside. I ain't even got to, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? You make them feel so bad. They be like this. They be looking at you like, oh. And you just be like, oh, it's okay. It's
Have a great day,
yes,
sir.
it's all right. Yes, ma'am. You know what? You go. You
I've done
go,
that
man.
before.
You see what I'm saying? And when you do that to them, they gotta it programs. It was like they go over the whole thing and be like, oh, I did do them wrong. You know what I'm saying? They might come back and say sorry to you if they really, you know what I mean, a stand-up person, because they know they did wrong, man. You did bad. It wasn't me, it was you. I was just catching you up on it.
I had an apple earlier. Mima gave me an apple.
You want the apple? We got apples.
She already had her apple for the day.
Oh.
An apple day keeps the doctor away. That's what
True.
Mima told me.
Little girl.
What was the thing that kept the dentist away?
Brushing your teeth. That's what I thought.
Maybe there wasn't a saying.
Uh-huh. What's the joints?
What's
Keeps the
the
doctor
way?
up, keeps the dentist
This
away.
way.
But in any event, man, your boy feel great, man. You know? Feel awesome.
So like, since you're like all positive, like, what if someone walked up to you and just straight up slapped you in your face?
I might have to just hold it down, man. Look, see, I make the phone ring. Somebody calling.
That's your son.
Look, my son. Yep, he said he was gonna call him. People, this phone call is serious. This phone call is real.
Are you gonna answer?
This is my son. Just chill. He gonna be a part of the broadcast tonight. What up, son? Hello? Yo, what's up? Yeah, I can hear you. Yo, first of all, say what's up to the broadcast. Say how you doing, people.
What's up, podcast? What's up?
All right. Hey,
You
yo.
recording right now?
Yeah, I'm recording as we speak it right now. And I'll let them know that you on the phone with me and, you know, and you're doing positive things and you're trying to get your life together. So what's going on, son?
Nothing going on. I just talked to Diamond.
Okay, so you talked to your sister, okay. Did you work everything out? Hello? Are you still there? Son? Are you still there?
Son?
Day-Day!
Hello.
What's
Can
up with,
you hear me?
yeah, what's up with your end?
Oh,
What?
what?
What's up with your end? Why you breaking up and I don't hear you?
Hello?
Yeah, I don't hear you, son. So what? I don't want to, waste the call and I don't get to hear you. And we on the broadcast, so everybody knows it's real right now. We on real timing, and I can't even hear you.
This tablet tweaking.
Yeah, the tablet tweaking. But check it. So if the tablet tweaking, you want to call me tomorrow?
Yeah, I got it. I'm gonna call you tomorrow.
All right.
Tell him we're off tomorrow.
Yeah, I'm off tomorrow, so you can call me tomorrow, okay?
I love you.
I love you too. And tell the broadcast. Nice speaking to y'all.
Yo, it's nice speaking to y'all. Nice speaking to y'all. Have a good night. Have a good night.
Okay, before you leave, do you got anything positive to say to the people out there?
All I say is keep going. Chase your goals.
Chase your goals. So
Believe
keep
what
going,
I
chase your goals.
Okay, I love you, son. I'll speak to you tomorrow, okay? Talk to me. Tell me something.
So
nice.
what's your favorite thing to do for the holidays?
Open presents.
Open presents.
Kiki gets to the point.
Open the presents.
No, mine's giving presents. I like watching people's reactions more than what I get.
Me too.
Driving in the snow.
Okay, Pooh.
Okay, talk about it.
You're the one that's
Yeah,
talking.
ladies and gentlemen, I got a little and with me. I know y'all hear that.
I don't think I feel like I have the same feelings. I don't have the same feeling about Christmas. Like, I've been thinking a lot about that this year, about how I used to feel about when Christmas was coming around. And there's just that joy and that anticipation. And I felt like it was so magical. And then you got to see all your family members that you didn't see for a while. And, I used to listen to the Christmas music Mom used to play. And I just don't have that same joy. that I used to have. And sometimes I wish I could go back to that time just to feel that moment again. But I don't. I just don't have it. Now I'm like, I dread it. Now I gotta find the money to buy the presents, and you're like, and the holidays, not working retail, it like stresses you out because you get so busy. Just, I wish I could bring that magic back again. The family doesn't even come together anymore like it used to. Like, I used to like see my cousins, and I had my grandfather around before he passed away. You know, the poppy gifts were everything. You ever hear about the poppy gifts? Poppy gifts were crazy. So he would always go to stores, and if he saw something on clearance, he had to get it. So he'd probably have like this big pile of stuff, and he'd pick and choose which grandchild to give it to. The gifts were always crazy. You would get jewelry, it would be missing pieces, or like when Liam was a baby, he got a couple like girls onesies or outfits. Sometimes the girls got like these little boy outfits. It would just be so crazy, but then it just became a thing every year that we all would just like whisper and kiki about, like, and then you just learned to just love it, and you couldn't wait to get a poppy gift because you know it was going to be crazy, but it was just coming from him, and you just loved him. That just made it. So when all that stopped and he passed away, it was like, man, no more poppy gifts. Even though you could probably never do anything with it.
Mind you, it would be like you could build 2 garbage bags up with the amount of stuff he gave you. Like, sure, they were the most random things, but he'd give you so much.
And you go home with a trunk full of stuff that you probably never use, but you're like, I love him. Like, he's so awesome. Oh, I miss him.
Ladies and gentlemen, we having definitely some problems. Some serious problems.
Technical difficulties in the house.
And we definitely gonna get right back at you, man. Kobe Jack from the corner, he gonna do what he can do. And you know I'm gonna do what I can do. But just remember to hit the subscribe button. And don't be ashamed to press that like button. Because that's what I'm here for. I'm here for y'all. Y'all my family. And we all gonna become family. So talk to me and I'll talk back. Y'all have a great night. Glitching. It's glitching, guys. Yo, we back in full motion. We got Kiki. We got my boy. Shit, it's been a while. What
Hi,
happened?
baby.
What happened? Look at this. What, that face look crazy. So, Miss Lynn. Oh, yes. Yo, Boo Boo, those socks look
Let me
black.
tell you about my best friend.
You got black socks on?
Goodness.
Yeah. I'm stopping mines. Yeah, mine.
I thought you tripped again.